This is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. Hard to believe, but snow is in the forecast, and PennDOT is preparing for whatever accumulation. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has more on how you can stay safe on the roads.
Only the beginning of November, and the weather is calling for snow. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation's District 4 has activated its Incident Command Center. Crews have been treating roadways since earlier this afternoon. PennDOT's goal is to keep the roads passable and not completely free of snow and ice. The department has tips to keep safe while driving in unfavorable conditions. First, drivers should allow plenty of space when driving their plowed trucks to ensure everyone's safety. Motorists should also pack an emergency kit for their vehicles. It should contain non-perishable food and water. Also, carry a blanket, warm clothes, and a small shovel. And if you take medications, they should also be kept in the vehicle. If you're traveling with your furry friend, make sure that you have pet supplies with you. Travelers can check on weather conditions on major roadways by visiting 511pa.com. And for more winter driving tips, you can log on to penndot.gov. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. North Union Township residents learned that it will take a few months for the Susquehanna River Basin Commission to review Aqua, Pennsylvania's plans to use a well to provide over 280,000 gallons of water a day to Eagle Rock Resort. Residents are not happy with Aqua's plan to use water from the well. They're afraid that their wells will go dry or that their water supply will be contaminated if Aqua PA goes ahead with its plans to use a well called Eagle Rock 7 or ER7. The commission encouraged residents to contact them with their concerns and provide them with information about area springs, ponds, or wetlands. The withdrawal amount equals about 200 gallons per minute. Preliminary tests show that the withdrawal has the potential for significant adverse impact to at least some of the people in the neighborhood. North Union Township zoning is handled by the Schuylkill County Zoning Board, which last year granted Aqua a variance to withdraw more than 100,000 gallons a day. When the township caught wind of the variance, supervisors and residents filed appeals. Those appeals are pending in Schuylkill County Court. The commission will continue to coordinate with DEP and respond to all inquiries sent to their offices. Senator John Udechak announcing that the Pennsylvania Department of Corrections will hold a public hearing on the proposed closure of SCI Retreat. That hearing is set for November 21st from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the Nanticoke Municipal Building, 15 East Ridge Street in Nanticoke. The hearing is required by Act 133 of 2018. Legislators, public officials, and the public will be given the opportunity to speak at the hearing. If you'd like more detailed information regarding the format and what will be communicated on the Department of Corrections website, you can check it out at cor.pa.gov. A plan to generate money for the city of Wilkes-Barre by selling its sewer system is currently being considered. Pennsylvania American Water and Aqua America have already submitted bids. Selling the system could possibly bring in an estimated $20 to $75 million if the sale is approved by council. Not selling the sewer system could potentially put the city in a position where it has to apply for the Act 47 financially distressed status. The city administrator will be briefing council members before there is a public presentation by the city's financial consultant. The presentation may take place at Council's November 21st meeting at Wilkes-Barre City Hall. Former Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky's resentencing on a 45-count child sexual abuse conviction is being delayed another 2 weeks. The judge today pushed that hearing back to 1 o'clock Friday afternoon, November 22nd, at the county courthouse in Bellefonte. The judge's order says she acted after defense lawyers and prosecutors filed a joint request. The Hanover Area School Board has approved changes to the student dress code at Wednesday's meeting. The changes will go into effect during the week of December 2nd. The amended dress code will allow students to wear jeans and hooded sweatshirts. A lightweight outer garment in a solid color can be worn over an approved shirt, but can't be excessively baggy or tight. The dress code also prohibits students from wearing V-neck t-shirts, and t-shirts can't be inappropriate or nature violence. There's more room to grow after the Crestwood School District purchased over 3 acres of land last month. The property at 310 South Main Road in Wright Township was bought for $240,000 from Dominic Mack. The deed was filed October 31st. A house and garage sit on the property, which the school district may use to store records and equipment for the time being. The home could also be used for offices or a classroom for life teaching skills. According to School Board President Bill Jones, the land could provide space if the district decides to build an elementary school next to the secondary campus. Coming up on WYLN News, Veterans Day is Monday, when bus rides are free for vets, plus Saturday. We'll tell you where there's going to be a fundraiser to help Pennsylvania wounded warriors. But first, let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. We started our news with the change in the weather coming tonight. There could be some snow, but not of much consequence, but it's still a reminder of what's to come. We'll be right back.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown the Hometown Village Square.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
A sense of self-worth, of purpose after war. It can be found by having the courage to learn new things and experience new adventures. We develop confidence through accomplishment. If you're a combat veteran struggling with the scars of war, consider getting into the outdoors. The outdoors has really helped me cope, and it just might help you too. Get out of the house, experience life and the healing power of nature.
Watch Staff Sergeant Olson heal the wounds of war through outdoor activities. Watch Warrior Summit Outdoors.
The Luzerne County Transportation Authority will be offering free bus rides to veterans this Monday, November 11th. The day will start with a meet and greet hosted by LCTA Interim Executive Director Lee Horton, who's a veteran from the United States Marine Corps. It will be held at the Intermodal Transportation Center in Wilkes-Barre from 10 to 11 a.m. Free rides will be offered on fixed routes. Veterans should show their military ID card, VA medical card, or certificate of discharge. Active military can show their identification. Also, the LCTA leadership team will be out and about offering commemorative pins to vets riding the buses. Lehigh Valley Health Network's hospitals in Allentown, Bethlehem, Hazleton, and Pocono again receiving A grades for safety from Leapfrog. The hospitals at Cedar Crest, Muhlenberg, Hazleton, and Pocono each awarded an A grade on the Hospital Safety Grade Report from the Leapfrog Group for fall of 2019. The national ratings reflect how well hospitals protect patients from accidents, errors, injuries, infections, and other harms. The safety score is designed to give the public information that is useful for choosing a hospital for care. And it's the 8th straight year that LVH Pocono in East Stroudsburg received an A grade, and the 5th straight A for LVH Muhlenberg in Bethlehem. Leapfrog Group, founded in 2000 by large employers and other purchases, the Leapfrog Group is a national nonprofit organization driving a movement for giant leaps forward in the quality and safety of American health care. No warrior without help is the Pennsylvania Wounded Warriors motto, and there's one event this weekend at Boscov's in Hazleton you won't want to miss. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has the details.
Boscov's in Hazleton will be fundraising for Pennsylvania Wounded Warriors this Saturday, November 9th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Right now we're doing all the gift basket assembly here. We've had tons of items donated and an unbelievable amount of gift cards that have been donated for this event this weekend. Plus we have a bake sale that will be going on along with a food sale. So a lot is going into this event for this weekend.
PWW has a mission, and that mission is to help restore wounded warriors to good physical, mental, and emotional health. The all-volunteer organization aims at many of our veterans recovering physically, mentally, and emotionally at military hospitals, veterans administration facilities, or with their families at home that are in need of financial support. If a veteran is in need of support with home heating fuel, home repairs, auto repairs, or cost of living expenses, the PWWs are always there to either assist where they can or point those asking in the right direction.
They do so much within Pennsylvania for our veterans and their families, and they constantly are giving, so funds need to be replenished. So this weekend it's all about raising awareness about the organization and what's available to our veterans and their family, but also to help them raise funds so they can keep all these things going for our veterans.
Tons of different veterans organizations throughout our area have all jumped in to participate this weekend, including AM Vets Post number 1 out of McAdoo. The Laura Mall was also able to get tricky trays, but Hazleton's Boscov's store manager Kim Gormley said it was the community that really brought this all together.
Our community as a whole, anywhere the veterans went and asked for a donation, they have come forward unbelievably. We even had some businesses that were writing out checks directly to the Pennsylvania Wounded Warriors. They weren't aware of the organization, but once they heard about them and they realized all the things that they offer to our veterans and the families, they wanted to give, but they also wanted to write checks too. So that was very nice to see.
To help out the PWW, the Los Angeles Angels' newest general manager and Hazleton native Joe Madden signed a baseball and hat that'll be on the table this weekend to win as well.
We're really hoping people come out in force on Saturday to show their support for the veterans, because this is a fantastic program and we need the community to know that there's facilities out there for them, and even if Wounded Warriors can't provide the direct service, they have contacts to get the services that may be needed. So we're hoping it'll be a fun day and also an educational day. But I have to thank everybody in the community because the businesses really did an outstanding job of supporting this event.
Again, Boscov's Hazleton will be teaming up with Pennsylvania Wounded Warrior this Saturday, November 9th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the lower level of Boscov's, kicking off right by the gifts entrance. Reporting in Hazleton for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Thanks, Julia. Coming up on Sugar Notch's News Choice, a visit to the SPCA of Luzerne County, plus where the stars were out last night. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Is your computer not running as good as when you purchased it? Good news! Take it to Hazleton's only retail and repair shop, Hazleton Computer Incorporated. They will get it running like new again. Located at 50 West 23rd Street in Hazleton, next to Churchill Auto Sales.
Having an intimate gathering and don't want to wrestle in the kitchen? Call Whitetail and ask about their food-to-go catering menu. They'll do the cooking, you relax, and entertain your guests. Call Mike at 570-535-6123.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we'll be featuring on our show. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo and his co-host, Alan Giannetti, welcome you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good food. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
The SPCA of Luzerne County has been around since 1957. That's over 60 years that the organization has been taking care of lost, unwanted, and neglected animals throughout the county. Over 3,200 animals come to the shelter every year, which is actually a decrease from when the shelter first opened its doors.
Which we do say a lot of that has to do with the education of spay and neuter programs. We have a spay and neuter program. Everybody remembers Bob Barker on Price is Right saying, have your pet spay and neutered. When that started, we saw a drop in intakes that were required because people started to get educated, which is one of the three main pillars of our mission is animal care education. Not only to educate people about what we do here, but how to properly take care of their companion animals.
The main focus at the shelter is to take care of the animals that come in, whether it be a rabbit, turtle, cat, or dog, and find everyone a good home when all is said and done.
If you're interested in adopting, stop by the shelter, talk to one of our adoption experts. They will talk you through filling out the questionnaire. It's about 35 questions long. If you own your home or have your permission from your landlord and you have vetted your previous pets, you are able to adopt from us.
The fees to adopt at the SPCA of Luzerne County are $120 for dogs and $65 for cats without a rabies shot and $70 for those with one. Adopting a rabbit is $50 and prices vary for the smaller critters.
Each one of them, each rabbit, cat, and dog are spay and neutered prior to getting adopted, so that's all rolled into that adoption fee.
Even if you're not quite ready to own a pet or already have a house full of companions, there are still other ways to lend a helping hand.
There's multiple ways you could help. We always say time, talent, or treasure. You could volunteer your time. You could come down, take an animal for a walk. You could help out at one of our events. You could clean. We have a laundry room that's constantly going that volunteers help out in. There's a variety of different ways that there's a lot of unsung heroes behind the scenes. The other way is talent. We've had engineers and surveyors and lawyers help us out, dedicated their time and their professional abilities. And then the last is, of course, treasure. You could donate at our website. If you go to spcaluzernecounty.org, click the donate tab. There's a couple different options there.
And remember, it's better to adopt than shop. Visit spcaluzernecounty.org or call them at 570-825-4111.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Did you know that Wyln News
provides news updates every weekday afternoon
at 1, 3, and 5 here on TV and on social media?
Did you know you also can watch Wyln News on the go
by visiting our website or YouTube page?
Now more than ever,
Wyln News
is your local news leader. There were plenty of stars out last night, and not just the ones in the sky. Our Julia Wiegand has more from LVHN's celebration that happened last evening.
Lehigh Valley Health Network held its annual Stars Celebration last night to honor some of its stars for their years of service and dedication to LVHN. Those honored ranged from 5 to 50 years of putting their time, talent, and work in at the network.
Talk about history walking in the room, and talk about what they've seen in healthcare and how much it's changed from individuals working on typewriters to now the computer systems. I love to hear the stories. I love to hear the stories. I was talking to one of our nurses who's been with us for 40 years. She started out and her hourly rate as an RN was $5 an hour. They've started their careers here. They started right out of school and joined our organization. The experience that they bring to the table each and every day, we are lucky, very lucky.
The brightest star of the night was Barbara Peace, who was extremely excited to be honored for putting in 50 years of her heart and soul into LVHN.
Being here is a real honor, at least to me it is. And to put in 50 years in one place, it's hard to describe in words, but I'm thankful to God that I was able to enjoy my work enough to stay in one place for 50 years. And the people here are really kind and considerate.
Barbara served the health network in several roles, including as an aide in nursing, central supply, central sterilization, distribution, and the operating room, currently working as a distribution clerk and nurse's aide. But through all the years and memories she's made, caring and getting to know people while being able to give back is what sticks out to her the most. She's always happy to pass down what knowledge she's gained over the past 50 years.
I can remember a time that I was training under Donna Thomas and was up on the pediatric unit. And a young boy was first learning how to deal with diabetes. And that was way back. And then to see him years later and he comes running up and gives you a hug, that's the most wonderfulest feeling that I've ever had.
Knowing she's made a difference by helping people is why she stuck around all these years. Barbara believes if you open your heart and give a little love, you'll be amazed at what you get back in your life. Thank you, Barbara, and thank you to the rest of the Night Stars for your years of service to LVHN. Reporting in McAdoo for Wyln News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Shining brighter than the stars in the sky. Marian Catholic High School has announced a former head football coach will return as its head coach in 2020. The school named Stan DeCoste as head coach. According to the press release, the school is looking forward to rebuilding the Marian football program. With 43 years of football coaching experience and 40 of the years as Marian Catholic High School's head football coach, he's well known as the winningest football coach in District 11 history, posting a career record of 309, 184, and 3. Stan's teams have won 8 District 11 titles, 6 conference championships, and the 1990 PIAA state crown. He's sent over 270 players on to play college football. Many have gone into coaching football. He plans to not only strengthen the Marian program, but also work on rebuilding a little Colts program as well. The Diamond Fire Company No. 2 will be hosting a Veterans Day bingo this Sunday, and everyone's invited to attend. It's taking place this Sunday, November 10th at Good Shepherd Church in Drums in honor of Veterans Day. There will be plenty of games, food, tricky trays. The event starts at 1, doors open at noon. Tickets, $20 in advance, $25 at the door. And if you would like to find out more, you can call John Nils at 570-459-2595. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our Wyln News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln TV.